Microsoft's been in this game too long. Now that they dead and gone, dead and gone.
Okay.
Bro, this dude's skin is so rough, man. It's built like a Starfield planet. Like, what's going on, man? All I see is rocks falling out of his fingertips like he's Thanos. That's crazy, man. We already know that you ain't no smooth skin. You're nothing but a ghoul that got radiation poison. What is this?
Okay.
And this dude don't even got wrinkles, man. Oh, it's because he's an old age. I mean, keep dreaming, man. It sounds like this dude's skin feels like sandpaper. Like, what is this, bro? I've never in my life heard somebody's skin feel that rough, all because they put their hand all the way down their face, man. Unbelievable, bro. It must be all that crying that he be doing with Xbox.
Okay, so let's try to talk about the future of Xbox. Because
don't you do it.
I am starting to think that even the most dedicated of Xbox defenders
here we go again with this garbage.
Are beginning to wake up. They're starting to realize that Microsoft is not happy with Xbox, and as it currently stands, the Xbox brand is definitely not doing good. They're not selling consoles.
Oh my God! Here we go with the same talking points. Let me guess. They don't have any games either, right?
They're not putting out new Xbox games, and
Microsoft's not Microsoft's not putting out any new games. Come on, guys, man. Listen, bro. Y'all doing too much. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap.
The hype around something like Xbox Game Pass at this point is completely...
I mean, you're going to sit there and act all excited for Doom Dark Ages, man. I mean, come on, man. Black Ops, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, bro. And you people are still out here saying that Xbox got no games, man. So if Xbox doesn't have games to play, then can you recommend me some games that are on PlayStation?
In the toilet. Now, I feel like this transcends just the concept of Xbox versus PlayStation.
Oh my God, here we go with the verses. You know, we got ourselves a death battle, guys, about which platform is better than the other.
I think by any measurement, at this point...
This man is out here dual-wielding controllers like Master Chief did in Halo 2 with the Needlers. Bro, calm down, Master Queef. You ain't gotta go out here like this, man. That's crazy, bro. Like, I understand that you're upset because you're not a smooth skin like the rest of us in Fallout New Vegas, and you're nothing but a ghoul probably hiding underneath some cavern. But come on, man. You need to stop this garbage.
But PlayStation has won.
What have they won, man? This is all it's about, man. It ain't even about video gaming anymore. It's about how many consoles the PlayStation 5 sold. Well, if that's the case, then how come you guys never bring up the Nintendo Switch? How come the Nintendo Switch, which happens to be a portable gaming console, how come that's not a part of the argument? And before you can declare the PS5 as the console war winner, shouldn't we also include the Nintendo Switch, considering it outsold you probably 20-1? Man, you people ain't nothing but a joke, man.
62 million PS5s in the time it's taken them to sell like...
And yet, for some reason, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth failed.
18 million Xboxes. So they're being outsold in a lot of territories, literally 4-1. But
now it's 4-1, guys. Remember when it remember when it was 3-1? Now it's 4-1.
Like, it goes past that. Some people are still trying to think that Xbox can bounce back, and I think it's time to face the truth.
Uh-oh.
Let's discuss. Hi, hope you're having a great day. But a lot of people are immediately going, well, Xbox closes game studios. If you actually enjoy these games, you should not want to cheer this on. I mean, if anything...
Well, that's all you PlayStation ponies is doing. And the funny thing is about that, what about Zipper Interactive? You know, what about London Studio? What about all the other studios that Sony inevitably shut down? Like I said, let's go through the list of games, guys. I have no problem. Legend of Legaia, these are all games that Sony owns. Legend of Dragoon, One, Blasto. Where are these games? Where's Sly Cooper? I mean, we do got Ratchet and Clank. Where's the rest of these games, man? Where's Infamous? Where's Killzone? Where's Resistance? Where's PlayStation Home? Where's Warhawk? Where's Starhawk? Where's PlayStation? I mean, even their PlayStation All-Star Royale was pretty good in my personal opinion. It was still no Smash Bros, but it was still a fun gaming experience in my personal opinion. Where's Lair? Where's Haze? Where's all these so-called quote-unquote great masterpieces of these Sony games? Where's Sony's NBA licensed games? I mean, come on, bro. As much as where's SOCOM? I mean, the list just goes on. ATV Fury, MotorStorm. Sony has completely abandoned 99% of the games that they created, all in favor of third-party games and offerings, man. And y'all want to sit there and say, oh, to be honest with you, Nintendo and Microsoft are doing a better job at keeping their respective franchises existing, and Sony's not, bro. That's why every generation y'all got some new game. Oh, we got Uncharted this gen. Oh, now we got Spider-Man. It's no longer Infamous, guys. Now it's the Spider-Man games. You know, it used to be Killzone, and now from Guerrilla, now it's Horizon Forbidden West. Why couldn't we get that game on top of Killzone? Why does one game have to replace the other? Because that's not what's happening on Xbox. They brought back Perfect Dark. They brought back Fable. These are games that they just brought back. So when you sit there and say, oh, all Microsoft does is shut studios, then how come Microsoft is continuing to bring back a lot of these respected old franchises?
Xbox is bad about buying stuff, not using it, and then shutting it down.
Oh, really? So out of all the games that I brought up that Sony hasn't even did a release on, you want to sit there and talk. How about Ape Escape? Oh, yeah, let's throw another one. Ape Escape, Parappa the Rapper. Where's all these beloved PlayStation, Scython stuff? Where's all these beloved PlayStation games, man? You guys claim that all these games and all these studios that work with Microsoft, they're underutilized. But I can go as far to say that Sony is far worse. They're even worse than Sega. At least Sega got Sonic and Yakuza. You know, they might throw whatever. But they're doing something. Persona. They got all these other classic games coming out with sequels too, mind you. And we're not seeing any of that with Sony. Matter of fact, we're not even seeing that with Last of Us Part 3, No Days Gone 2. We're not even seeing sequels to games that did well on the PS3 and PS4.
So I found this very fascinating chart that was posted last night by Stephen Totillo, where it basically just enables projects. Rare, Mojang, ZeniMax, these are people making stuff like Sea of Thieves, Minecraft, or Elder Scrolls Online and stuff like that.
So the games that are actually popular, but okay.
These things are cool, but when you think about it, Rare on paper has not released a game since 2018, and so
we're gonna go there. We're gonna go. We're really going to go here with this. Scython Filter hasn't came out in the past, 17, 18 years? When is the last time we heard of a Sly Cooper? When is the last time we played Warhawk and Starhawk, like 14, 15 years ago? We haven't heard of these games since, man. So what about Folklore? What about Lair, Heavenly Sword? Where are these games, man? Where's all these classic games that you people talk about that Sony makes sure that they revitalize and keep around? Because I haven't seen them since. Where's Killzone, bro? That game ain't came out for what? How long now? Since the PS4? Where's Infamous? Where's all these classic, beloved PlayStation franchises that we still continue to see around? We don't see them anymore, do we? Exactly. So for you people to say, oh, well, Microsoft, you ain't delivered a game since 6 years with Rare. You know what I'm saying? You know? But, I mean, they still had a Killer Instinct, and now they're doing Perfect Dark under, different entities of the company. But still, at the end of the day, these franchises still exist, and it goes to show you that Microsoft can choose to revitalize any of these franchises when they see fit. Unlike Sony, where these games have been abandoned and where no longer will see the likes of them. They're just cameos for Astro Bot's Playroom. That's literally what these games are. You know how disappointing it was to play Astro's Bot Playroom and to realize that all the projects and games that Sony has worked on don't even exist, but they exist in that game? I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, where's Ape Escape? Where's all these other great Sony games? Legend of Legaia, Legend of Dragooni, Legend of Dragoonies. Where's my Legend of Dragoonies? I would love to see Microsoft bring back Grab by the Ghoulies. Since you look like you could be a part of the game, Grab by the Ghoulies. You feel me? But all you try to do is fool me.
Here's it's just updates. Now, while they are reaching 40 million players, Sea of Thieves is
Oh, and you guys say that's a failure? It's so funny that you guys talk about how Microsoft don't have successful games, but yet Sea of Thieves has 40 million plus players, right? Oh, but all these Xbox games is failures, though.
Big, incredibly successful project. I'm kind of curious to think about, does this count as growth? Does this actually keep Microsoft happy? A lot of people...
Yeah, because they're continuing to make money off you ponies now.
The comments are saying, okay, that does work, but that just means that Game Pass is that enticing as a value proposition. Will this...
Bro, what? Are you serious, bro? See, the funny thing is, y'all want to keep disvaluing the fact of Game Pass, bro. You get third-party day ones for some games. You get indie game day ones. You get even day-and-date games with Microsoft's very own first-party library. And you guys want to still keep taking shots at Xbox for some reason. Why do you guys continue to do this nonsense, man? Like, I get it. You don't like their game. Whatever. Okay, that's your personal opinion. But to say that there's no value there when Sony's not even offering any value in comparison goes to show you that you ain't a fanboy, because there's not a real gamer alive that would be hating on this. We would have loved this during the PS3 and 3. We would have loved this in any period of time of video gaming during its console generation. Matter of fact, Sega was one of the pioneers with the Sega channel, but that didn't work that time around. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you can't argue the value of this. You know what I'm saying? You get access to these games for a whole month, including deals and Bro, y'all are just hating, bro.
People to keep playing. I feel like...
Oh, so we have a problem because Microsoft wants you to keep paying to play? Ain't that the whole purpose of a video game, is to play? So Microsoft wants you to continue to play their games? You know, not like these one-and-done games you got on PlayStation where you beat it once, get your platinum trophy, and then you shelf it, or maybe trade it into GameStop?
The weirdest problem with Xbox, in my opinion, is the complete lack of hype. Like, you can love Xbox, you can hate...
I haven't heard any hype from PlayStation.
Xbox, but I feel like the excitement of a Nintendo game or the excitement of a big PlayStation game...
you know, because I was definitely excited to play Last of Us Remastered again, all into my glorious PlayStation 5. Yeah, I actually didn't even buy it. Not even for the $10 upgrade, because what's the point of it?
I think there is a difference between buying it, going home, unwrapping it, beating it, and loving it.
Bro, you was living in the... Nobody cares. At the end of the day, people are playing games, and I think I know as to what's really going on here. You are stuck in the past, bro. Gaming, this is a gaming industry problem that you're complaining about. Stop blaming solely Microsoft for why the direction of video gaming is the way it is. It's the Fortnite, it's the Apex, it's the free-to-play gamers. I get it. So this is where I understand the whole conversation, but I'm not going to go as far to point the finger at Microsoft when all Microsoft tried to do was take a bad situation that's going on in the industry and make it more sustainable for you as well as everybody else. Game Pass doesn't hurt anybody. If you don't want to support it, buy your games like you're the little big-time gamer that you guys classify yourself as. But no, you guys use this as an excuse to bash a whole platform. That's like bashing Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo took the appeal out of their games because they give you access to play Mario Bros. Wonder and all their Nintendo games through a Nintendo Pass. Bro, I guarantee Nintendo gamers will love it considering how bad their Nintendo online subscription already is. But for some reason, we hate on this. But we only hate on it because it's Xbox.
You know, Spider-Man 2, some people like to bag on that game a bit now, but as a Spider-Man fan, beating that game completely blew my mind.
And where does Sony get your money? Does it really matter? Has Sony gotten your money ever since they released that game? Are people getting money every time Microsoft has people on Game Pass to play Sea of Thieves? You clearly can see that's 40 million plus players. That is a lot of players that are playing that game. You do know you have to pay to play that game online, right? You do understand that. You do know if somebody's playing that game through Game Pass Ultimate, that is 40 million plus. Bro, you can count that as dollars. Think about it. 40 million, you know what? I'm going to explain to you how bad. This is how you know Microsoft's getting money. 40 million plus players, right? Playing the game. Imagine each one of those players bringing at least $1 a month, which we already know that's not the case. We already know they're bringing far more money than that with the cosmetics and all that, right? That's $40 million right there. Just for counting one player that's playing the game, not spending any money on the game, not playing through the game through Game Pass Ultimate, and not just paying for Game Pass Ultimate to play the game through PC. And you're going to sit there and act like that's not money. Concurrent money that keeps going through their ecosystem to where Microsoft can keep funding bigger and better projects. Bro, you see how I can break down your arguments, bro? Because you people are living in the past. Sony ain't getting no more money out of you. You bought Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Sony hasn't gotten not a dime back. Oh, but they ain't getting money. Yeah, how are they getting money? You already gave them the $70. That's not enough to keep covering the cost of these games.
I absolutely loved it.
It's old-fashioned.
But it's definitely, that is an experience that Xbox no longer wants to replicate.
So we're going to act like Microsoft don't have the option for you to buy games in some forms of physical media?
Xbox is not selling physical games.
Bro, I just took my glasses off. I'm not even going to say anything.
Xbox just wants you to download it, to install it, to play it.
What do you think when you buy a disc? Hold on. What do you think when you buy a disc for PlayStation? What do you think you're doing? Downloading it? Bro, man, I'm about to come out, bro. This is why people are like, oh, why you keep focusing on Dreamcast, guy? Go talk about it. Bro, don't worry about what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, he is the example that I'm using for all fanboys of all different platforms. He is the perfect example as to why the gaming industry is the way it is. Y'all like, oh, stop talking about this guy. Well, then tell him to stop talking about Xbox. Tell him to stop talking about Sarah Bond. Tell him to stop talking about Microsoft and Phil Spencer. Tell him to stop talking about it. If you want to sit there and pinpoint this on me, then tell him to stop talking about the same stuff, even though he ain't a fan of it. Say what you want about me, but I own a PlayStation. Let me do a Dreamcast. I own a PlayStation. So say what you want about me. But at the end of the day, I'm not no fanboy, and I'm not going to sit there and tolerate this nonsense without feeling the need to express myself. Because what you're doing right now is hurting the gaming community. But you don't care because you, for some reason, gotta, we already know why you do these videos, because you could feed yourself with your little hungry Factor 5 meals.
Don't beat it. It doesn't matter to them because you'll still be subscribed to Game Pass. And I just don't know if that's really that good.
And just because you buy a game for $70 don't mean people gonna beat the game either.
Yeah, their acquisitions, their cabal of IP is very big. But look at this. Game releases all. This includes expansions. This includes all sorts of stuff. That, to me, I think, is a failure of Microsoft.
Wow.
This includes all sorts of stuff. That Starfield's expansion, Diablo 4's expansion, these may get people to talk a bit, but I just feel like that's not growth. Now,
how is it not growth if people continue to support the games through Game Pass Ultimate? You have to be subscribed through a subscription service to play these games online or to play these games through Game Pass Ultimate. You don't make no sense. Guess what you don't have to do? If you buy a game of Marvel Spider-Man 2, Sony don't get your money. If you buy the game used, well, guess what? Sony don't get your money. So I don't understand how you expecting people to actually believe what you're talking about when in reality, you don't even make sense.
The reason I wanted to really chime in on this as well is I see a lot of Xbox people mad about the Xbox sales drop. So
let's talk about those PlayStation financials, but you don't want to bring that up.
And a ton of debate across the freaking gaming universe right now about the fact that Xbox themselves admitted that the Xbox is doing very, very badly. Now, people are trying to say...
By who? By PlayStation? Bro, you guys be using... there was this dude named Island J Gaming exposing every single one of you guys for using these PlayStation-centric fanboy channels, fanboy articles, and bro, all you people are doing this to try to make Xbox look bad, when in reality, all people should do is play video games.
Xbox Series X versus the Xbox Series S. And in this case, it sounds like if they did that, but with a handheld, where you get a console version...
I don't even care anymore. I'm going to go play some games. Have a good one. Peace out.